Have you ever wondered why you walk into Costco for toilet paper and you somehow black out until you're $300 poorer, yet it's oddly satisfying? It's not your fault. It's all right. It's their billion-dollar psychological maze. I've spent the last 5 years analyzing user psychology, product design, and thinking outside of the box, because that's just kind of the weird guy that I am. And Costco's membership model is arguably one of the most brilliant addiction loops ever built. Their 92.9% renewal rate makes SaaS founders weep like little babies into their ping pong tables. Today, I'm breaking down the exact psychological framework they use and how you can steal it for your digital products. If you didn't know, yes, I am bald, I'm wearing glasses, and guess what? My name is Dana, and I transform boring digital products into habit-forming experiences that users can't quit. And I'm not talking about dark UX or dark sorcery here. I'm talking about foundational psychology methods that work time and time again. I've helped businesses across dozens of industries with their product and UX strategy, and these foundational patterns are everywhere you look. And once you tune in, you can start thinking outside the box to connect unseemingly unrelated concepts. But here's what fascinates me about Costco. They've cracked the code on making people pay for the privilege of spending more money. They've created this human herd of people that plows through their gateways every day. That is 138.8 million members with a 92.9% renewal rate of memberships and 50% or more profit from those membership fees alone. So let's dissect this retail sorcery and dive right in, baby. Okay, let's talk economics. We're talking Costco economics here. That $65 membership fee, it's basically Netflix for bulk beans, or you know what? Bulk toilet paper, since that's a popular item of interest at all Costco's. On paper, it's a tiny, just 2 cents on every sales dollar, but it funds over half the entire profit pool for Costco. Think about it. If Costco were your side hustle making $100,000 selling bulk stuff, the $2,000 in memberships would cover 18.5 of your $3,600 monthly bills. Math is hard for me, so be proud of me that I just did this. While the other 98,000 barely covers inventory. That's why Costco execs sleep like babies, and other retailers battle Amazon nightmares. Psychology potion number 1, curated scarcity. This is the first psychological lever. Most grocery stores overwhelm you with 30,000 SKUs. As for Costco, it's just 4,000 that constantly rotate. But I'm sure when you walk in there, you really wouldn't have guessed, because it just looks like a whole lot of shit. It's a big store. But believe it or not, there's actually less SKUs than you would see at our popular grocery store chains. Your brain isn't comparison shopping. It's panic buying, because these giant animal crackers might not be here next week. I know I just went this last weekend. They didn't have the protein chips that I wanted. What are we going to do about that? Costco, tell me in the comments. Anyways, it's a FOMO in bulk form. So FOMO is great because customers feel like they're missing out. But what's even better for Costco is that it's in bulk form. So that final dollar that people are paying is more than you would be paying at a normal grocery store chain again. So the digital translation of this, think about like this. Look at superhuman email. They don't just give you 500 features. They give you speed and constantly rotating set of keyboard shortcuts to discover. Now, if you want to implement this, here's a little tip-a-rooski. Cut your feature list by 40%. Then make 10% of what's left rotate seasonally. Your conversion numbers will thank you. And then maybe you can tell me if this worked or not by leaving me a comment after you try this, because I love some feedback. So I'm questioned. That didn't make sense. Have you ever fallen for the "it might not be there next time" kind of purchase? Drop a shopping cart in the comments, or tell me what that item was if you can remember. I understand if you blocked it out of your memory because it was a tragic memory. Psychology potion numero dos. Zero risk indulgence. This is the second lever. Costco's legendary return policy isn't customer service. It's psychological warfare, baby. It's against your brain's risk aversion. When the downside is eliminated, your wallets open wider. I'm talking like Grand Canyon wide. I once returned a king-size mattress. It was embarrassing wheeling in a king-size mattress that I lightly used, and the looks that I got while wrestling this monstrosity past the hot dog stand were, they were worth the price of admission. But that goes to show you how effective it is. I've talked to countless people, and they say the same thing. Well, I can just return it anyways. If I don't like it, it's going to be good, right? So it sticks. So that is phenomenal for them. It works. That digital translation, look at Notion's unlimited free personal plan. There's no credit card required, no risk, a massive value up front. By the time you need team features, you're already addicted. You're more than willing to pay the price. So here's a tip for you. Create a ridiculously generous guarantee that makes buying feel safer than not buying it at all. Risk reversal is hypnotic to the human brain. And if you get people in, they try your stuff, they love it, it solves their problem, they're stuck in that loop. In a good way. But they're more than willing to pay for that subscription. Number 3. The next psychology potion here is perception hacking. Those jumbo packs, they aren't just convenient. They're cognitive manipulation. Your brain calculates price per unit and rewards you with a smugness hit when you outsmart competitors. Think about it. I think that 2% executive member cashback, it's not a rebate, it's a progress bar disguised as money, hooking you into spending more and to earn your membership fee back. I don't know about you, but I'm always there thinking I'm going to be getting a good deal when I'm buying in bulk for the things that I actually need. And that's that toilet paper, that's the paper towels, that's those chicken nuggets I love to buy. So what's that digital translation for you? Let's take it out of the brick and mortar store here. Canva's unlimited everything pricing. That's that pricing versus Adobe's complex tiers. One feels like a bargain. The other feels like death by 1,000 line items or swords or needles, whatever's more dramatic for you. The point is, simplify. Bundle your pricing into an all-access passes rather than an a la carte features, and the perceived value skyrockets, even if the actual cost is identical. While I make my trips to Costco once in a while, I have this no cart challenge. And I once challenged myself to enter Costco without a cart. I do it once in a while. It's a test to see if I'm a real boy. Just my lightly breaded chicken nuggets and broccoli. I told myself. But 90 minutes and 4 food samples later, I'm carrying bags like a pack mule. The genius is how they turn friction into a feature. That membership card scan at the door while you're waiting there like cattle, it creates this psychological sunk cost that whispers, you've already paid to be here. You might as well make it worth it. So comment and let me know. What is the aisle that you can't skip at Costco? Is it the clothing aisle? Or the closing maze, I should say? Let me know. Because for me, I'm up and down every aisle. It's a problem. So if I haven't sold you it all yet on Costco and you're just like one of those numbers people, let me just blast some stats at you here. There's $100 average spent per trip. And Walmart limps in at $54. About 30% of sales wear that Kirkland crown. That is their in-house brand if you didn't know. And as I've mentioned, there's a 92.9% renewal rate in the United States. That 92.9% renewal rate, most SaaS products celebrate hitting 70%. Costco has people paying to keep spending money. Is wild, but it works. And that is why I'm telling you that you need to mimic some of these things. So, we're keeping this on brand with my Product Potion newsletter. So let's get into the Product Potion Playbook. Step number 1, craft a membership moment. First, you want to create a clear membership moment that transforms casual browsers into insiders. Don't just offer a free trial. Create a distinct before and after experience. So the soft version may be an email for goodies with immediate value delivery. A harder version would be a 7-day free trial with a countdown timer showing VIP access expiring. So Notion does this brilliantly with bonus template packs when you verify your email. The moment feels special, not transactional. So here's an implementation example. Add one high-value members-only feature that costs you almost nothing. It'll provide this exclusive feel like priority support or customer exports or things like that may make your users or customers feel exclusive. It's not hard. Just get to brainstorming. Step number 2, engineer a loss leader. Next up, you're going to be creating your $4.99 rotisserie chicken. Irresistibly valuable that gets people in the door. The psychological key here is your loss leader must solve an immediate point while naturally revealing the need for your paid solution. So Calendly's free 1 calendar tier is perfect. Useful enough to be sticky, limited enough to create a natural upgrade pressure when you need team scheduling later on. And that's kind of what got me stuck with Calendly. Here's a pro tip. So always display the retail value of your free tier. So let's say worth $49 a month, yours for $0. It creates a powerful price anchoring that makes your paid tier feel like a bargain. Makes sense? Awesome. Because we're moving on to step number 3. Rotate seasonal surprises. Finally, your dopamine buffet, fresh with rotating seasonal surprises, is here. It's just like Costco's mystery end caps. The human brain craves novelty. It's why I make content about weirdly unrelated things like the Costco human herd and how that can be translated into product and design and things like that. Because I'm just weird like that. And I hope you are too. So, human brain craves that novelty, right? Create a calendar of limited time features, templates, or discounts that vanish faster than the $1.50 hot dogs at lunch. Figma does this with their conference-only widgets that creates FOMO and drives engagement spikes. So think about things like that. Maybe it could be when you have a new launch, you have something exclusive for that time. You want to create that scarcity. So like season, let's say Q1 is your fresh start, and your drop idea might be a productivity template, and that signal may be January only, because everybody's trying to, turn a new leaf every January. And then like mid-year, do a beta AI feature. Early adopters get a badge. It's these little touches. And one last little tidbit. Let's say maybe the holiday season. You do exclusive swag and it's gone December 31st. All retailers do holiday edition swag, so why can't you in the digital form? Here's a little tip, a little challenge, something for you. So a quick growth hack. Add this sweet tooth add-on at checkout, an emoji pack, an extra seat, or some sort of priority support that costs you pennies but cranks your ARPU without friction. It's the digital equivalent of Costco's candy section, an impulse toss-in that barely registers but compounds their revenue. Think about it. Every time those lines are backed up, and they're always backed up, that you're lining up through those candy mazes, protein snacks. I almost bought these mint chocolate, junior mint truffle looking things, but I didn't. Because we all know I don't need it. So copy this. Use it for your playbook. Your challenge. Hide a sample station. An Easter egg in your next feature launch. And DM me the screenshots, and I'll feature the best one in my next video or somewhere in the content on LinkedIn, depending on if anybody actually watches this and finds value. I'm throwing it out there, and I'm more than willing to share. I think that's what this is all about. If Kirkland can anchor value with $4.99 rotisserie chicken or $1.50 hot dogs, imagine what your free micro tool could do for your conversion rates and lifetime value. If you enjoyed this, I do more digestible bite-sized chunks and deliver the value through my newsletter. Comes out every Friday each week. Productpotion.com/subscribe, or don't do the /subscribe. I'll let you choose. It goes straight to your inbox, delivers the value quick, and I will save the more in-depth value here for YouTube. Unless people don't actually find this interesting, then please let me know, and I won't. So if you want personalized help building these addiction loops into your product, I'm taking up to 5 free 30-minute growth strategy calls this week. There's going to be a link in the description to schedule that discovery call. I'd love to talk about where you're at, what you need solving, and deliver some value to you, because that helps me learn and it gives you value. So next week, I'll be breaking down Trader Joe's and the psychology they use to build their own cult. I know, it's catchy. You're going to have to wait. So hit that subscribe and you won't miss it. I want to know one last thing. What's the most ridiculous thing you've returned to Costco? Drop it in the comments. I know I've told you about my king mattress story. That was super awkward. So let's hear yours. Thanks for listening. Catch you next time.